Hi Vicky, Derek here. Sorry I didn't get to do this video sooner. I had to actually go down to West Palm Beach. It's Saturday afternoon. I'm heading back into the warehouse. I asked my guys, let me turn this radio off. Sugar. Okay. Sorry, I asked my guys to leave a box of each of the molds from the May 2021 shipment, and those molds should be on the desk at Coke. That was the second warehouse that we took you to with the previous two videos. So I'm going to pull into the Coke building. We call it the Coke building because it was 7 acres on 27, owned by Coca-Cola. I purchased it probably several years ago, but it's our main hub where you ship the molds to, the one at 5705 DeSoto City Road. So yeah, it's coming up here. I'm going to keep this going. I just want you and your management to understand we have a serious problem with that shipment. I'm going to show you because I'm going to pick up the boxes they left me, and actually I'll measure them at the other warehouse where we have a ruler and stuff, and I'll send you that email I promised you, because I do have a proposal of how we can fix this problem. So I'm pulling off now to the Coca-Cola building, and hopefully the molds, I know they're on the desk, the shipping desk. So yeah, this is our main hub that we bring all the shipments in at, and then the other warehouse is where we ship them out of. We do thousands of shipments a week to our customers, and they've been missing the molds. We had to take them down on Walmart, Amazon, Etsy. A few of our customers have accepted the ones that don't fit because they're desperate for extra molds, but this current shipment you sent me is great. We actually sent those out to customers that were really screaming, and I'm hoping you're going to be shipping those to us in the next couple of weeks. So let me keep this video running and go in and pick up those boxes. Okay. Oh, yeah, I got you on the video. This is all our GLC boxes full of palm, tallow, coconut. This is our food grade area where we do all the packaging of those products. And there's the molds as promised. Okay, so this was a shipment that you sent us in May 2021. Let's just have a look here. First thing I'm noticing, Vicky, is they're fine. They're not deformed or anything like that. So we got and we've thankfully we've still got a lot of these, and we know that if we put them in an oven for 8 hours at 400 degrees, they shrink and they fit in the molds. But that's a lot of work we have to do. Let's have a look at this second box. Again, they look fine. They're not deformed. Slight bending in there, but that's just the bag, I think, sucking it in. That's no issue at all. If they fit in the baskets, they're fine. And I'm here. Let's take a walk around. Let's do a quick check. Make sure my guys left the place ship shape. Yeah, when we bought this building from Coca-Cola, it was needed a lot of work. We changed all the bulbs to the LEDs, painted the outside of the building with silicone, and I'll show you where we keep the molds on the way back. Yeah, this is a great location, 7 acres on the main highway. So we got another 6.5 acres we can develop on. So we'll have plenty of room. We've actually had to buy a whole bunch of shipping containers because we ran out of space. So everything looks pretty shipshape. We do trade shows all over America, and we use this Mercedes RV when we're doing like village fetes and stuff. Let's see, walk around the back here. Should be able to find the molds. Well, these are more of the GLC containers from France. We have about 1 million of these containers around the world at various locations, and they're food grade. We package all the shea butter and cocoa in those before we ship them. And there's the soap trays. We have a couple of loading docks. So that when the trucks come, when they arrive, these leveling loading docks go down to the truck and we bring the stuff in. Let's go and find the boxes of molds. Yeah, these are all boxes of molds from the various shipments, the last 2 shipments, which we had problems with. So you can see we've got a lot. And I sent you the inventory on this about a month ago. So anyway, I hope we can resolve this. It's costing me a lot of money. Sorry we didn't find out sooner. But it was only because at least I got the impression you were going to throw away our molds unless I placed another order, which is why I did it. So it's caused a lot of problems, but I'm glad it's shown us the issue, and I'm hopeful that the email I send you will give us a way forward. Okay, so I'm put the second box in the car, and I'm going to head back to the other warehouse where we will measure these, and I'm sure we're going to find out they're too long, but they're straight off the shelf. They're not deformed. All that stuff you sent me was not the answer to the question. We don't need extra special packaging or anything else. We just need you to make them to the spec that we designed with you, 300 millimeters long. So let me put this box in the car and head back to the other warehouse. Make sure I close the door here. Saturday afternoon, nobody's here till Monday morning. The other warehouse is just down the road, but I'm going to keep the video going like I said. You seem to be always questioning what I send you, and I don't really understand why. We've been a customer for a long time, and I'm sorry this is a big issue, but I'm hopeful we'll have a resolution. Here we go. This is Highway 27 coming into Sebring. So we just left the 7-acre Coca-Cola property, and we're pulling into the 2-acre property also on Route 27. Thankfully everybody's moving to Florida. With Donald Trump in power and living in Florida, and the new mayor of New York, everybody from New York is moving to Florida right now, so property values are going through the roof, and we pretty much own all these properties free and clear. So here we go. Let's pull under here. So I'm going to actually pull over. This is our. Let me bring the camera up a second. This is our admin building. We call it the bank building. The warehouse is the adjoining property. It's all one slab. We bought the 2 properties separate and then put them together with cables underneath connecting the internet. And so that's the admin building. And over here, as we call this one Mr. Electric, because the previous company we bought it from over 10 years ago was an electrical supply company. Our customers come in here every Friday just because we're only open 3 hours for pickup orders. We do 99% of our business on the internet. Okay, Vicky, I'm back. I've got the boxes in. This is our customer area where our customers come that want to do pickups from 3 to 5 on Friday. The warehouse is in the back. Anyway, here's the 2 boxes that I just brought over from what we call the Coca-Cola building, because Coca-Cola used to own it. I'm just going to take one mold out of the red molds, and one of the white molds. And again, there is no deformation from all these molds that have been stored for 4 years at the Coca-Cola building, which is a very cool building, covered in silicon. It never gets really warm. So let's see. We're going to take these 2 molds. You should remember this spot. This is where Cody stood when we did the first session. Okay, so here's the 2 molds. Here's the scale, same one as before. First thing my guys do now when they take these molds out is pop them on the scale and look at the weight in grams. So with the plastic on the mold, this is 822 grams. Okay, I've taken the plastic off, and again, no deformation of the molds. I want to weigh them again without the plastic on. White mold first. Tear the scale. $809 grams for the white mold. In grams. 817, 818 for the red, and again the white, 806. Okay, so now let's measure these molds and make sure they're 300. This is what my guys are doing now. After we've heated the molds for 4 hours in an oven, we already get a reduction of a couple of millimeters, and then another 4 hours in the oven, we get a reduction of another millimeter. Okay, we weighed them. I've taken them out of the plastic. I've lined them up here, and I've got the ruler lined up exactly on the end. And if we look at the length, I think it's 302. 302, still 2 millimeters too long because it causes it to bow in the mold, and that's the problem with the batches we received. The box you sent me is perfect. And I only did the rush sale because it looked like you were going to throw our mold away. I'm sorry if I misinterpreted your email there. But let me go on and do a proposed solution to the position we've got ourselves into. And I do appreciate you, Vicky. But please show this video and the previous videos to the president of the company so we can go forward. Thank you. Vicky, as you can see, the last 2 shipments were too long. Probably 3.5 millimeters too long. I think it was the curing of the molds, but regardless, it's meant that Essential Depot's lost between 50 and 100,000 of profit from these 2 shipments. We can salvage some of them by heating them up, and that's great. The box of 12 you sent are perfect. They're all 300 millimeters long. So whoever was in charge of production for the previous 2 shipments, I hope they will accept that it's got nothing to do with the packaging. It's got nothing to do with the age of the molds. We just got 2 very bad sets of molds. Everything was fine before, and the new box you sent is fine. Our issue is we have to basically take care of our customers regardless of what the cost is. So as you can see from the videos I just took, which I'm going to put together when I get home and send to you, we have an issue which is kanji. So if you could show this video and the video I put together when I get home to your president, I would appreciate it. And my suggestion going forward is that you send us the higher grade molds. We knew nothing about that before. We like the European food grade standards, and we are happy to pay extra for the higher grade mold. For the current shipment, you have my commitment that if you ship them, I will pay for them on delivery. I only want to order the higher grade European food grade molds. Again, I'm basically, I've been honest all the way through here. I know you've tried your best. but the suggestion that there wasn't something wrong with those 2 previous sets of molds from a manufacturing viewpoint is completely absurd. So from now on, I would like to pay cash on delivery for the molds coming from your company, and I look forward to a long relationship going forward. I have several other products I would like you to make for the Greener Life Club. That's this logo here. We're doing gold and silver pendants. I'm wondering if you can have what the price would be to have you manufacture those for us. And basically, we ordered aluminium bottles from you. I would love to use you and your company to bring in all sorts of products from China. It's been a long relationship, and I hope we have a great relationship going forward. Thanks very much. Take care.